Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Krobos. Welcome back to Gears Feed. I was having breakfast this morning, the coffee was brewing, the day was starting nicely, and I came across an image that Rod posted on Instagram about a week ago. Somehow flew by me. I didn't see much coverage of it anywhere else. It's a mysterious image featuring an old TV with the numbers 73 and 3 displayed side by side. Rod posted the image with the following caption: "Today I'm getting to do something I've never had the chance to do on a Gears of War game before. Hashtag Gears of War, hashtag secrets." People have suggested that it could be something to do with some voice work he's done for the game, which I would say is probably the most likely outcome of the few scenarios I have in mind. Rod has never voiced a character in Gears of War before. He obviously does a lot of work in the booths with the actors, and it's clearly something he'd love to do, I'm sure. I mean, who wouldn't? Especially if this is your baby you're working on, I'm sure he'd be buzzed to do something like that. So yeah, Rod having a role cast in Gears 5 is entirely possible. He states it's something he's never had the chance to do before, so I deem that likely. However, he could be referring to a gameplay feature, something entirely new, a mechanic, who knows. Something in-game that will be the next big step for Gears. People are evidently quick to jump to the idea that the numbers are indicative of a Gears Battle Royale. 3 of your team left, 73 opposing players remain. That's not something I infer, but it would make sense, I guess. The thing with Gears having a Battle Royale. Okay, look. This is a topic that has been beaten to death, brought back to life and then buried alive, and it's a topic that will continue to prosper until E3 in June, so I'll make this short. Gears of War, I believe, needs to do something new and groundbreaking for the franchise. Yes. Is Battle Royale the answer? Possibly, but it doesn't sound practical if you look at it objectively. Gears of War is close quarters combat, right? It's CQC. A lot of the gameplay revolves around the aspect of getting as close to your enemies as you can, like a dog chasing a tennis ball. Gears 3 and 4 made the use of long distance weapons and automatics more optimal if you want to play using that strategy of keeping your distance and suppressing your enemies from long range. It's definitely viable in Gears 4, but the maps have to be tailored to that style of play too. If we did have a Gears Battle Royale, we would surely need to mitigate the focus on CQC and the Nasher itself, making one larger asymmetrical map full of verticality and classic symmetrical Gears of War maps embedded within it. That could work. It's such a hard concept to build in my mind, as I'm not a game developer. I can't grasp or imagine how they could get something like that to work. There's also the audiences. Kids these days are going to be a huge chunk of your audience. No matter that age rating on the box, you're gonna have 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, teenagers playing it from 4 PM when they get home from school till 1 in the morning. Kids these days are growing up with Battle Royale, free-to-play titles that have no $60 paywall attached to them. Kids of this generation haven't grown up playing Gears of War. Well, not compared to my 90s generation that grew up with Gears of War as the flagship Microsoft title that was there in the top 4 most played games on Xbox Live. If TC produce a Battle Royale variant for Gears, it has to be free to play. Gears 5 launching through the Xbox Battle Royale Pass is huge and will hopefully help the game reach wider audiences that want to try Gears and aren't ready to commit to that $60 paywall. Anyway, I digress. Back to the image. People have also speculated that it's some form of countdown to the Gears 5 reveal. Now, I worked this out. So, 73 days from the moment he posted that image would lead us up to June the 7th. That's just shy of E3. The expo takes place from the 11th, I believe, with Microsoft's conference landing somewhere in between. I mean, it's plausible. 3 months, 73 days. That's June the 7th. Probably not what that image is referring to, but it's fun to speculate and scrape the barrel. What do you guys think about the post? Anything you can infer from that? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. As always, please drop a like if you deem this content worthy of one, and I hope I'll see you next time.